Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So, I've recorded all the stuff that I need for the different style of video that I want to do, but I don't have the time to edit it because I just came back from my lesson, and yeah, I need to finish memorizing at Tariq, so I'm prioritizing that over making the video that I want to make. But yeah, inshallah, tomorrow, next couple of days, we'll just work on editing it and stuff and getting it out. But yeah, reflection for today is one about confidence and having confidence in what you do and not giving up authenticity just because of what other people say. So today after class, we went out to eat. And we were just talking. We haven't been doing the class for that long, so we don't know each other super well yet. So we were just asking more general questions about one another. And they asked me if I play games or not, and I said that I don't play games. So they asked me, "What do you do instead in your spare time?" I was hesitant to answer that first because normally when people do that, I don't like saying that thing. I do this. I actually don't. I find it mad awkward to say that I do. Or at least I used to. But yeah, I just said no. I just make YouTube videos and I just explain that it's reflection based stuff like that, yada yada yada, and we moved on. But the main takeaway is don't be scared to be authentic with the world. Don't be scared to do the things that you need to do. Especially one thing that I actually used to be very nervous of doing, or not nervous, nervous, I guess, is praying in public. Before I was like, if it was time to pray and I was in a public space, I was just I'd find it mad awkward to go and do it. But I got over that a while back. But yeah, you understand that at the end of the day, your obligations are your obligations. So even if you don't want to come out and say what your hobbies are because you're scared of what other people might think. First of all, it's not that deep. But second of all, it's more so important when it comes to things like your obligations. You might this is the priority. Not what other people think. Not any of these things of what if there's backlash of it or whatever. Your obligations are your obligations. So don't be scared to fulfill them. If someone asks what you're doing, just explain what you're doing and why you're doing it. It's not hard. But obviously it's a muscle. It's definitely a muscle to be built. But yeah, it should be a thing where you are eventually actively pushing for you to be able to fulfill your obligations more. So for example, when I was in sixth form and I asked my head of sixth form to start doing khutbahs and Jumu'ah because we couldn't go, and I was just no, this is an obligation. we have to do this. We can't just we can't just not do it. And yeah, I asked and he was okay with it. But yeah, this is the main point. Do not be scared to be authentic with the world. But if you're going to still think, it's a muscle to be built. So I'm not expecting at the start you're just going to be, all comfortable doing whatever. But at the very least with your obligations. Because they take priority. You're still going to be asked, why didn't you pray when you were in that space? And your answer is what? Because I was scared of what people are going to think of me. I don't know if that's going to hold. I'm not willing to risk it. Yeah, that's all I got. But yeah, I do want to get that different type of video. I'll probably edit it a little bit today, but yeah, the main thing is I got to finish memorizing that Tariq. So that's I got 2 more lines left. 2 more lines, I think. Maybe I need to re-memorize the third to last line a little bit more, but inshallah after that 2 more lines. So it shouldn't be too long. If I focus, I can do it relatively quick because 2 lines isn't a lot, but I'm scared. No, I don't want it to take long. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to do it, man. I don't want to do it. But priorities, man. It's again, it's a choice. At the end of the day, it's always a choice. What are you gonna prioritize? The way you feel, or your goals, your obligations, all of this stuff. Again, if you want to prioritize feeling scared of what other people are gonna think of you, go ahead and do that. Just know you're gonna be asked about it. But yeah, gotta memorize that Tariq, not prioritize me not wanting to do that. Okay, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.